Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Bailey and I'm the owner of Goo Goo Goods. Today's video is going to be another market vlog. It's about noon right now and I'm headed to Kava Culture, Lake Mary, which is basically like a drink, like a little drink bar. And the event today is going to be like their 2-year anniversary. And they said last year was really, really good. So I'm hoping this year is good too. The event goes technically from like 2 to like 3 in the morning, I think, but they want us to be set up 2 to 8. I don't know how many people are gonna be outside because I think a couple people are gonna be inside, and originally that's what they wanted me to be, but because of how my setup works, I kind of told them that outside would be preferable. So I don't know if anyone else is gonna be outside with me, so I don't know if that's gonna hurt me or if that's gonna help me, but it's kind of like in a little shopping center, so I'm gonna be set up, I think, just right outside the entrance, hopefully, is what I'm thinking. But there's not a lot riding on it today because it is pretty close by. It's about 30 minutes away, and I think it was only like $15 for me to do it or something like that. So I actually am really optimistic about today. I'm feeling really good going into it. I didn't bring my lights. I thought about it, but if they want me set up until 8, I think sunset doesn't start till 8:30, so I don't think I need my lights or anything like that. So happy about that. I packed a little bit lighter than usual. I still have a ton of stuff, but like I packed a little bit lighter than what I would typically take just because I felt like it. But I kind of have this idea that if it's still going good when it's time to like break down, which this is being really optimistic and really positive about it. If it's still going good at 8, they want us to stay set up till at least 8, but they said because it goes till 3 that I can kind of like stay as long as I want. If it's going good, I might just kind of like take my tent down and possibly try to move inside if they'll let me. It kind of depends on how good it's going. If it's, you know, if it's kind of meh, I'll just go ahead and pack up and come home. But I'm really excited. I'm gonna make my goal today 300. I think 300 is a solid number for today. Hopefully that works out. I've got a couple things that I need to put on hangers and a couple things that I probably want to put in bags too maybe, so I'll probably get to doing that while I'm there as well. So yeah, it is a little hot outside today, but I think I'm gonna put my walls up to prevent any sort of like wind or dirt coming in and like knocking stuff down or getting things dirty. So I'm probably gonna sit outside my booth today. I've got a hat and I've got my water. I got a big old thing of water, and because it is at like a little like drink bar, I can go inside and get water if I want to. And yeah, so I'm really stoked. I think it's gonna be good. I like events that kind of like go in towards the night just because they do tend to be a little bit cooler, because I definitely feel like the morning, mid-morning to kind of like mid-afternoon is definitely the hottest. So I don't know how it's gonna go. I've never been here before, but they seem really cool, so I'm excited. So let's just go ahead and head over there and set up. mid-setup interruption to mention something. So right now it's 1:34 and you know, I'm obviously still setting up, and I wanted this to be set up at 2, like be here, be ready, like by 2, so I'm kind of running a little bit behind. It's only me and one of the guys setting up right now. We're supposed to be set up by 2. I don't really know what's going on with that. Also, we forgot to pack the legs for the grid wall, so I'll show you what I've got the grid wall looking like right now. I have it tied on there with a rope, and I also have it tethered with these little guys, the little hang tag things, and I don't think it's moving. It's pretty sturdy. I might do some more of the hang tags on there. I don't think it's gonna go anywhere, but Ethan's not able to bring me anything right now because our boys are actually napping, so kind of an inconvenient time for that. But yeah, so that is my mid setup interruption. This is what we got going on over here. I'll bring you out here so you can kind of see. I'll do a little venue tour and everything. But yeah, people are supposed to be setting up. There's just one guy right there, and then me, and there's supposed to be more people all around here, but they only have 20 minutes, so I don't know what the deal is.
Coffee in a paper cup, the engine starts right up. Clip myself into the middle seat. Daddy liked talk radio. On gravel he would drive real slow. He told me, let's go see what we could see. We pulled into the empty lot before the pavement got too hot. Underneath her leafy crown, the only shade for miles and miles around. Branches low like spiral stairs, we climbed into her maiden hair. You feel like you can really fly up there. My hand in his so patiently, we watched from our proud little tree. We hummed a little song to me. Suddenly the air would shake, the jet plane
So kind of funny, this thing didn't actually work out for me what I needed, but here is what my setup was looking like. I had to move my shelf inside because of the rain, and I had to do this to the grid wall because I didn't have the feet, but it turned out pretty good. But here is the rest of what my setup was looking like. I filmed a check-in clip shortly after I finished setting up, but I tested my mic and it wasn't sounding super good, so the clip I took was pretty unusable. The food truck that they set up next to me was so loud, I could barely hear myself. I'll put a short clip of me talking so you can hear just how loud I was having to talk to be barely audible. It was really stormy while I was setting up, so I just moved my shelf inside the tent so it wouldn't get wet, and I ended up just leaving it there the rest of the time just in case it rained again. But around 4:30, I was at 150-ish, so that's like pretty good considering. So yeah, here is what the venue looked like. I thought Kava was like a coffee beverage. Turns out it is not.
Okay, so it's been kind of a hot minute. I have checked in and I tested my mic and the audio didn't sound like super good, so I don't know what the situation is with that. So hopefully this audio is usable where you can understand me.
So I'm trying a different technique where I record where I don't have my AirPod in. Maybe my AirPod was like picking up some weird noise. I don't know. So maybe this will sound better. Not really quite sure. Maybe I need a new mic. But I've not really checked in for a while, mostly because it's been a little bit hectic in terms of like needing Ethan to come here and like get my lights on. So I put my lights up and they don't look super great because I put them on when like the tent top was still on. So I'll show you what it looks like when they're lit up at night because it'll look way better than it looks right now. But we're actually doing pretty good. Right now it's like 6:30-ish and I'm at about like 2:30. So definitely not bad. And now that I've got a couple more Ethan bags, I think we're definitely going to do a little bit better, hopefully. So I've kind of decided originally it was going to be cut off at like 8. They said we can stay as long as we want to, and if it's supposed to be like really good, I think I'm probably just gonna stay maybe till 10. You want to say something?
I can talk like that.
What do you want to say?
I can say everything.
Okay. All right. Good job. So yeah, so we're doing really good. I might do vendor corner here in a second. I can show you. Here. Hold it. Okay. Look and say. Look at the camera and say hello.
Hello.
Good job. Good job. So yeah, so that's how we're doing right now. I might do vendor corner. I may not. It's just the food truck is just so loud that I can barely hear myself. So maybe I'll wait until later. I don't really know. But we're doing good. 8 o'clock check-in. So I'm doing pretty good right now. I'm at about $300 and they're anticipating more people to show up later. So originally this was going to be the time that I started to pack up and head out. But I'm not going to anymore since I have my lights and since it's supposed to be more popular later on. I kind of wish that I'd come later instead of like coming at like whatever I came around 1 or whatever. So people came and like set up like way later than me. So I wish I'd come later and I wish I'd brought my lights from the get-go. So I'm hoping it starts to pick up some more. There's not been a ton of people walking through here. After I do my check-in, I'll put you back up in the corner and kind of show you what's going on. There's not a ton of traffic, but they're going to have like more entertainment later tonight. Like they're going to have fire dancers. I don't really know what that entails. Maybe I'll try to check it out. Maybe I'll jump in and be a little fire dancer for a second. But I'm going to make my goal since I'm at 300 because I think I hit my goal. Wait, I didn't know what's my goal. I hit my goal. So, woo! So yeah, I hit my goal. So I'm going to make my new goal, I think 500 tonight. So yeah, I would like to do that. It's kind of interesting. The thing that I've sold the most of today would be backpacks and tumblers. I was not expecting that. I've not sold any no, actually I did sell a t-shirt earlier in the day. I sold a chicken tendies t-shirt, I think. So yeah, I think that's what I did. So hopefully tonight I sell more of the t-shirts. I would like to do that. I would also like to sell more of the backpacks because I had Ethan bring me a lot more because I like sold out of the Ethan bags like straight out of the gate, and for some reason I didn't have really any Bailey bags. So hopefully I get those sold out, and I'm probably gonna wait and do vendor corner either way later. I don't know if the food truck's gonna stay here the whole time, but I think if I did vendor corner, it might be so incredibly loud. And I'd like to do Cosmic Coven, which is my friends Robbie and Ronald. They're next door to me. It's really funny. Ethan mentioned seeing them yesterday. He was like, I didn't know they were going to be at this event today. But he was like, you know, you've not seen your Cosmic Coven friends in a while. And I was like, yeah, weird. I don't know. We've just not been doing the same events. And here they are. So I don't know what weird juju is going on that made Ethan mention that. But I'll put you up and kind of show you what the traffic is looking like. Hopefully it starts to pick up some more. I'm going to wait until the last possible minute to turn my lights on, just because I only have like the one inverter, and I need to, well, I kind of want to keep my phone pretty charged. So I'm getting my phone and keeping it charged as much as possible until I need to unplug it and plug in the lights. So yeah, so let's go ahead and make some money. What is your name and what is your business name?
So my name is Robbie and our business name is Cosmic Coven.
And I want you to tell me all of what you sell.
So we are a traveling spiritual boutique in Central Florida. We specialize in crystals, jewelry, sage, incense, and our bestseller is actually our crystal candles.
Ooh, and tell me, which is your favorite crystal candle?
It's actually Black Moonstone, which
Do we have it up there? Oh, it's this one right here.
It's right up here. And the reason I like that one is because it puts you in tune with your dark divine feminine. It's the stone that encompasses all of womanhood and femininity.
And I have the peach one, and I love the peach one. And I want to ask you, what is your favorite gemstone, you think?
Moonstone.
Moonstone, sorry.
Hands down.
I'm tired.
Any moonstone.
Any
honestly.
moonstone?
Yes. It's a stone of new beginnings as a whole. It's great for new opportunities. It helps to really push you forward into that new direction that you're trying to take your life. And it opens doors, whether in your personal life or in business matters. So it's a really good stone overall.
And something that I think is really cool about you guys is how many markets you guys do and how good of a team you guys are. About how many markets do you say you do in a month?
In a month, probably 20.
20? Whoo! I get tired with 1 or 2 a week. I could not imagine. And how many children do you have?
3.
And how old are they?
3, 11, and soon to be 16.
And what is their favorite candle? Do you know?
I want to say...
Hanani is red carnelian.
Yes, Hanani, which is our 16-year-old. Hers is red carnelian. She, I think, has about 30 different pieces of red carnelian. It's just like her go-to. And then our 11-year-old, she loves amethyst, anything that's purple. And she really needs it. She's a typical Pisces, so she needs anything that calms her down.
Yeah, she loves that nuclear power.
And then we have a 3-year-old, and really anything that's a projectile will work for her.
Yeah, anything that's aerodynamic.
Perfect. And what is your favorite thing about being business owners?
The flexibility and getting to know different people. Honestly, on this journey, we started 6 years ago, and the coolest part has been meeting people like you.
Oh, like me?
Yes, people who have become friends, because my husband always tells me that family is the people you have dinner with. And most of the time when we're at markets, we're all together, you know, sweating it out, getting rained on, and we become, honestly, a market family.
Oh, I love that. I really appreciate you guys talking to me and being my friend and hanging out with me, and also making sure that I get back to my car safely.
Yes.
That's also a really good thing. And where can we find you guys on social media?
Ooh, follow us on Instagram at shopcosmiccoven, and it's the same across all of our socials, and that's also our website.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Happy Sunday. So I obviously did not film an outro last night. It was around 11:15 by the time I finished up and got in the car and was ready to go. So I just wanted to bust it home. So I did not do a check-in yesterday, but I ended up doing pretty good. I made around $300. So minus taxes and minus the $30 booth fee, that's pretty good. So I'm pleased by that. I definitely wish I'd made a little bit more, but I'd made my goal. So I'm pretty happy about that. I will say the crowd levels never really got big. It kind of feels like I just sold most of my stuff to the staff and a couple of people that walked by and another vendor. So it was a little bit disappointing in terms of I thought there were going to be way more people based on what the guy was saying it was last year, and Cosmic Coven, they were saying that it was also way busier last year, and I was anticipating that there was just going to be a big crowd for all the things that they had going on, but it was a pretty level amount of people the whole time. And you probably saw in the time lapses of the crowd that there was very few people there. So but it kind of goes to show you that things are just kind of weird, because I had that 2-day market that was super bad and there was hardly anyone there, and it was 2 days and I only sold $130 worth of stuff. So I will also say that I'm very pleased, because my market last night I made over double what I made in my last 2 weekend markets. So 3 days worth of markets, half of what I made yesterday. So not great, but it is what it is. But it just goes to show you things are weird, because there was less people there last night than was technically at the fire charity fishing tournament, but they were willing to shop. So this week I'm going to be focusing on oh, I guess also I want to say the only really big negative thing I would have to say about last night was the generator for the food truck was just way too loud, and I generally feel like I don't get super overstimulated, but I think I was overstimulated last night, because I feel like I could barely pay attention to anything, and I was having a hard time just existing because of how loud that thing was. The redeeming quality of the food truck though is that my boys really liked their empanadas that they got, so that was really good. But this week I'm just going to be preparing for a farmer's market that I have this coming weekend, so that's what's going to be in the next video. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more behind the scenes small business content and craft fair vlogs, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye!
My headspace been weaker, it's been waiting for the right day. Like the right day ever comes, now it's Friday, and I